Hello, fellow detracting mouth drooler. Welcome to Philibuster, Episode 1, the only daily show that recaps a recap with more insight, entertainment, and 100% less snorting. Let's take a look at the daily wrap from Sunday, June 1st. Oh, and don't worry, Phil, you'll never have to fear about being taken out of context here, because I'll actually go ahead and review the entirety of every single daily wrap that you do. So no matter what stupid shit you say, there will be full context available for everyone. So let's go ahead and get started.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was June 1st, 2025. First day of my streaming week, first new day of the month, summertime vibes, great fun because this week is going to be an amazing streaming week featuring continuing playthroughs, chill streams, but then about halfway through the week, the launch of the Switch 2, my fun marathon to coincide with the launch of Mario Kart World, and
Doesn't it sound like it's going to be a lot of fun? I mean, look at the background. Can't you just feel the summertime chill vibes? I don't know about you, but I certainly can.
more. So, today, fresh back from my day off, we had a great podcast discussing that, all the stuff that I actually had done on said day off, and also discussion of how I'm going to do my launch of the Switch 2 and more. It was a really good interactive stream.
It wasn't. He barely addressed anybody, as usual, continuing to ask for suggestions. Oh, we did have a particularly long "what am I going to do for food" segment, because despite the fact he had not technically hit 100 goals yet, he was at 99. We had to talk about what food was going to be had for his incredibly lame marathon that's coming up on Thursday. And then, as usual, we had to move on to what was going to be done at the next DSP Tries It. So, super fun. You really missed a lot if you missed the podcast. You didn't. He decided on sushi. We're moving on. Well, he'll talk about that a little bit.
Had a great time with it, and support was great. Like, people actually came and supported big time. As you can see, new
I don't know necessarily how great it was. NDO showed up fresh from the glue factory and gave him $100, but okay.
animations for the new month, new setup for the new month featuring my YouTube play button from 15 years ago.
That he said that 15 years ago, when he got the silver play button, he considered it a slap in the face. He went on to say that YouTube doesn't know shit about fuck. They don't know what they're doing, as usual, biting the hand that feeds him. And that again, when he received this play button, he saw it as a slap in the face. But now apparently he's very proud of it, so proud of it that he can go on ahead and set it up in this very silly, immature, juvenile little background here. I guess when Maximilian Dude got a shout out on Twitter, I think that's still hurting our baby boy's feelings because he needs to show you that he's been a YouTuber for a long time too, I guess.
And more. So good stuff. Please check it out. I know that the podcast went live late. For some odd reason, it was stuck in YouTube processing for like 3+ hours instead of just going live right away. It should be live as of now, and you should be able to check it out tonight. I hope that you will, because it actually was a pretty informative and fun podcast. Okay. Then,
I don't know about fun or informative, but it was a podcast. He was there.
it was time for a major stream of Elden Ring Night Rain. Today, I stuck with the Iron Eye class because I wanted to try 3 new runs fighting new bosses and making it to 3 new final bosses. And I knew that I knew how to play with Iron Eye, and I'd be able to help out my team more that way. And we did. Not only did we fight all new mid bosses, including the Gaping Dragon, the Duke's Deer Frasier, and more stuff like that, we actually fought 3 more of the final bosses, including the Gaping Jaw, which is basically a giant T-Rex style creature that has electricity, a double giant bug boss that's a combination of like Mothra and a giant scorpion, and then a weird goat man that didn't make much sense because he basically one-shotted us right at the beginning of the fight, and we were like, really confused. Anyway, it was over
I'm positive he was the only one that was confused.
3 hours of awesome Night Rain gameplay. I'll be honest, there's some things about the game that annoy me, and tomorrow
Why are you rocking in your chair? This seriously annoys me. Just sit still and look into the camera. You're looking to the left, you're looking to the right, you're moving around. This video, unedited, I'm sure, is only 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. You can't sit still and talk into the camera for 7 minutes? Stop it.
on the podcast, I'll probably talk a little bit about my full initial impressions and what I think I like and don't like about the game.
He's already talked about initial impressions of Night Rain, but I guess we need another round of initial impressions, even though he's played the game like 3 times.
a few things that are actually starting to get pretty, uh, they're just very, they get on your nerves. Let's put it that way. Okay. So,
He keeps dying and he's not learning anything as he usually doesn't.
great stream though. We hit the goal.
Great stream. Who gives a fuck about the gameplay? I'll complain about it like I always do. But hey, I made a lot of money.
Which means we hit 100 goals, which means officially, we qualified for the marathon this week.
He was doing the marathon anyway, so everybody who gave him all that money, you got screwed out of the 50 goal because we had to have his birthday, so we got screwed out of that one. And now all the little dents are getting screwed out of their 100 one because he was doing this Switch marathon on Thursday, come hell or high water, because he's just got to shove it in everyone's face after what happened with the Switch 2s being canceled for whatever reason. I don't even know what the reason was anymore. Someone claimed they did it. Then some people said Walmart did it. It's really neither here nor there. But since the 2 Switch 2s got taken away from him, he can't wait to, I guess, show everybody and shove it in everyone's faces on Thursday that a 43-year-old grown-ass man has a Nintendo Switch 2.
And we talked about what should I do for food during said marathon. And someone said, there's one thing that you talk about, but you've never done is sushi. And I said, you're right. I always kind of thought that if I did sushi for like a food video, whatever you want to call it, that people wouldn't like it because sushi doesn't look too interesting. It's little small things. But people were like, no, we would like you to do.
But by all means, keep showing us Whoppers and burritos and taco bowls from Chipotle, because those things, especially burgers and fries and mozzarella sticks, those look really cool and interesting. Nobody's ever seen a burger before.
Sushi. All right. My wife loves sushi. I love sushi. We'll order some sushi during the Switch 2 launch marathon on Thursday, and we'll have a really great meal during that event. I'm excited for that. Okay?
Remember that there may not even be an event because he has no idea what time the Switch 2 is actually going to be delivered. It could be waiting on his doorstep at 6 a.m. It could show up at 4 p.m. when Grandpa wants to eat his dinner. He has no idea. So this whole thing that he's got planned out could potentially be a bust. However, this bastard seems to have the best luck with everything that I've ever seen. It always somehow just seems to go incredibly in his favor. I'm telling you, like 9 lives on steroids. So it'll probably be waiting for him as soon as he gets up. However, I'll be streaming the marathon on Thursday, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't show up on time just because I want to see him go crazy.
So now we started working towards hitting the next 10 goal milestone, which we reset. When we get 100, we go back to 0. And when we hit 10 more goals, we unlock the next DSP Tries It, which I'm aiming to do on Friday. Reason being, Friday is the Summer Game Fest, and I'm going to be covering that by doing a live react and then a recap reactions, meaning if we were then to do a DSP Tries It right after it, it would be perfect.
Remember that he only orders out once a week, but he's going to order for the marathon on Thursday. He wants DSP Tries It on Friday, and then his day off when they have their 1 meal a week, that'll be Saturday. Just keep that in mind. That's all.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that over the course of the week and try to figure out what exactly we'd like to do for the next DSP Tries It on Friday, because I don't know. All right. Then the late stream tonight was Minecraft chill streaming in Java, and it was great. Tonight, we basically did a lot of fun stuff, including preparing and setting up for a journey where we're going to go on a boat and start sailing and just exploring the overworld biomes. But we had to prepare for that by making sure that we had crafted the right equipment and having everything in line. I also made a very organized inventory system in my house now where I'm sorting all items into chests. So now I know, okay, all the food items are in this chest. The animal byproducts are in this chest. The crafting blocks are in this chest. So now I can...
Doesn't that sound like a lot of fun? Don't you wish that you were there to watch inventory management, packing, and prep? Wow, nothing sounds more fun like watching someone clean out a virtual fucking closet.
find things right away. It's making it a lot better. Then we went back into the cave system, and we actually did some more mining of minerals there and made our first piece of obsidian. But the most...
So going around and gathering and collecting things that you need. So gathering, collecting, inventory management, and packing. Oof, I'm kind of sad I missed it. That sounds riveting.
Was by far the biggest accomplishment of the night. While I was fishing during rain, we got an enchanted pole that's luck 2 and mending. What does that mean? It means that this fishing pole from now on is going to allow us to infinitely fish and not have to make more fishing poles at all. And it's going to pull rare items. Tonight we
Because we all know it was the most difficult task in Minecraft to make a new stick with a thread hanging off the end of it.
pulled 4 enchantment books out of the water during a fishing trip. Amazing. And these enchantment books are so important to Minecraft because that's how you put these abilities.
So if he wasn't rooting around through boxes, managing everything, he was standing around fishing. I'm telling you guys, the next time he plays Minecraft, I'm certainly going to be there.
Onto your weapons and tools and makes them better. So this is exciting. Now Minecraft is finally getting better after like a month and a half of playing it and kind of meandering around. Finally, great progress. And by the way, we got big support tonight. We exceeded the goal. A couple of people actually contributed in order to name items because now we can name inanimate objects, animals, and even put signs up around the place to name things. So pretty darn cool.
Yeah, very, very cool, new, not new gimmick that I guess these fucking crayon eating, glue sniffing dents are into. So, big ups, I guess.
We named the fishing pole. We put a sign down to name the dock. It was really cool. So anyway, great chill vibes, great fun on today's streams. All goals hit. Amazing start to the week. Tomorrow, let's do it all again. All right. On tomorrow.
Come back and give me another minimum of $300. Oh, and don't forget that marathon where I want over $1,000. And let's make sure we hit all those goals for more fast food on Friday. Woohoo.
Tomorrow's podcast, number 1, I'll give you my initial thoughts on Elden Ring Night Rain now that I've played around 9 hours of it.
This is a less than 7-minute daily wrap, and you are already looping. You told us that you would give your initial thoughts on it. You've said this twice now.
And I'm going to show off some of the things that we're going to be unboxing and testing during the launch stream of the Switch 2 on Thursday.
I don't know why he has to show on Monday what he's going to show us on Thursday. Man, he's already been back. He's only been back 1 day. Monday will technically be 2 days that he's been back. And he's already out of stuff to do, already out of stuff to show you, and completely out of shit to talk about. Look how happy he is, you guys. He can't wait. He can't wait for the fun of this next week that's going to come up.
It's going to be fun. Then it's blueprints on the day stream.
You know, the thing that was last week on the chopping block because it didn't make him any money and he spurged out and crashed out for 3 days saying, why isn't this hitting any goals? Why isn't this doing good? Why does nobody care? Remember that game? I mean, I guess after that $1,600 tip that's already been used and is gone, the Scopely payment, consider it made to the tune of like $900 to $1,000. I guess it's okay to keep playing blueprints. So the whole thing last week where we're all stupid and everything else, I guess it's fine now.
This is the only blueprint stream this week because we're going to have so much time taken up later in the week by the Switch 2 and then Summer Game Fest. So please come by, engage, chill, and support blueprints if you can.
Why? Why would you, though? If you're only going to play it once a week and someone's a big fan, they're going to go somewhere else. They're going to watch someone's full pre-recorded playthrough. They're going to go to someone else who streams it all the time. Why would you come and show up and give him money for something that he streams once a week? This is so fucking stupid.
It's going to be an absolutely outstanding stream, I'm sure.
I highly doubt it. I am not so sure.
And then on the late stream, American Truck Simulator, our one stream of the week of that, okay?
So why is this still hanging around? We don't know.
I have White Claws. I have some alcoholic lemonades. I'm ready to chill with you in
Don't say alcoholic lemonades. It's Smirnoff, okay?
Truck Simulator. It's going to be
We're getting high school wasted.
a great time. I hope you'll come by tomorrow night for that. For the FYI, for the rest of the schedule, definitely check out the post page here on the channel or my Twitter at They Call Me DSP.
You don't have to do that. He's going to tell you 85 times every day what his schedule is. And even if he doesn't, it doesn't fucking matter anyway.
Everyone, please have a great night. I will see you all in the morning for a chill podcast and blueprints. Peace out.
Yeah, that sounds super fun and exciting. I don't think I'll be doing that. I will be streaming though, but I'm not going to hang out for any of the gameplay. So I appreciate you checking out the first episode of Filibuster. That's the episode for today. 100% less snorting guaranteed. Tune in tomorrow for more hoping and coping as I serve up piping hot takes on extremely lukewarm content. I'll see you next time.